Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RWA Hype, something that probably will not be aired after the match between JT Dunn and Triplicious. Dunn extended a huge sign of respect to the fans, the Renegade Wrestling Alliance, and everybody who has helped him in professional wrestling. It was pretty emotional, I won't lie. What a show we have had here today, and our main event is coming up. It is going to be EYFBO returning for the first time in RWA ring since 2011's Christmas Chaos, and they will face the Hoodz, not Triplicious and Davey Cash and Chris Pyro. Now, it was originally booked as the Hoodz versus EYFBO, and when they got here, they found out that the Hoodz are now Triplicious and Davey Cash. The way that they thought, since they have faced at multiple promotions, since they have faced the Hoodz at multiple promotions, they thought it was going to be Davey Cash and Chris Pyro. So for one night only, the original Hoodz, Davey Cash and Chris Pyro, will team up to take on EYFBO, and that match is going to be next. EYFBO has not been in RWA ring since Christmas Chaos 2011, well before this broadcaster got here. I don't know why I got a bit of a burn. It was took 3 years to heal. Let's just say that. Mike Rastic and Angel Ortiz have been well known around the East Coast at Beyond Wrestling, Spirit Wrestling, One Point Wrestling. That's only a few promotions that have seen this tag team. And folks, it is the #1 contender and the Triple Crown champion teaming up one more time to take on EYFBO. Of a very difficult loss, and sitting next to me on commentary.
If I was going to lose to somebody, I'm glad it was JT, not one of these punks.
I tell you what, I may not like, as I have said multiple times, the antics that you and Davey Cash have, but in the ring, two of the most talented professional wrestlers I have seen, and that was one hell of a match.
That's all that I can do, baby. You know how it does. We from the projects and all, does things know what to do.
Now I know that we have a match here to call. I know that you have other thoughts on what's going on, the fact that you're out of this match. But going into tomorrow night, JT Dunn, a man that you helped bring into this business, how do you feel he is going to fare against Chris Hero?
I think he's going to fare all right. I mean, if he takes with him what he brought today and then some, he's he's gonna come out victorious.
Meanwhile,
I don't even know what's going on with Pyro. It should be me in that ring right now.
Shut up, especially your little shaky ass. You should be all doing. Now in the room before you will want to get up off of your seats and bow down to the king of RWA.
Chris Pyro is not a big fan of the antics shown by his former and current tag team partner, Davey Cash. Now, just to bring this up to speed, you were originally building this match, Trips, and EYFBO was expecting Pyro and JD Cash. You were pulled, and Pyro agreed to get into this match.
Yeah, but you know how it is. You know how it is. These two punks knew what was going to happen if I did get in the ring. It doesn't even matter if I would have faced JT and still been in this match. I still would have came out victorious.
Now, as Triple H goes to get take a blink from Davey Cash. Now, I'm not going to say anything. You holding that Triple Crown Championship. I'm just saying, the last time we mentioned it.
Oh, I got you. He's holding it here.
You were at one point, the last time we were together, the Triple Crown Champion for about 2.5 minutes.
Davey knows he came close. He came within seconds of me being. See, that's what happens. You either feed the wolves or the wolves feed off you. You hear me about Messi?
I understand you.
I was just letting Davey know. At any time, at any moment, it can be taken away. And if I would have took it, it would have been a whole. I got you. You know, bring that bell.
Bell has rung and we are underway.
Yeah. Come on, don't be biased, but.
I mean, for what you have done in the ring, other nights alone, but tonight in general, I will say, what you have shown is definitely the talent and skill level of somebody that could hold the Triple Crown Championship. I won't lie there.
Let me tell you something, Rob. I don't know if you've noticed, but today marks the day that my undefeated streak here in the RWA has been crushed. I came in this door, broke down the doors, beat every single one of my roster mates, and if there's anybody that could have beat me, it was the Juice JC Dunn.
That's very true. You have been undefeated recently here. And you want to talk about a guy with a hot streak, it'd be JT Dunn. And Chris Pyro's going to lock up, collar elbow tie up.
I've seen a lot of these EYFBO, excuse me. There's the Funky Monkey right there, I believe.
All right, tell me a little bit about him. I have never seen this tag team.
I've seen him in Beyond here and there. I mean, just look at him. It's ridiculous. The Hoodz have faced them before in quite stellar matches.
Nice lock up there. The cover, 1-2, and a kick out. Chris Pyro is caught a little bit off guard.
I don't know, Massey. I mean, it could be just me. But why is this? I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk off the side of my neck. But I believe the RWA Championship should be defended tonight. Instead, we see them in a tag team match. I ain't about that life. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't disagree with you. Pyro, up and over, nice arm drag, nicely done. I mean, I would love to see the Triple Crown Championship defended every night. Big arm drag.
You see what I mean? This is why you scout.
Here's a cover, 1-2. Pyro goes through. Now Chris Pyro, being asked to be submitted, saying no.
Well, he's kind of soft. He's from the 508. You know how they do.
Now, how are you, after that tough loss tonight against Dunn, going to go into April 5th in a casket match against Mike Rosso?
Oh, man.
Pyro's in a bad way here. It's EYFBO having their way. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and
Motion
Pyro
blew
kicks
the
out.
spot there. That could have been a 3 easily. But again, I mean, Pyro's from the 508. Best things come out of 401. You already know that, Robert Massey.
Tag in, Davey Cash. Line tag, you see it. Trip up, Davey Cash. Nice separate and a drop kick. Vintage Hoodz.
See, Pyro doesn't know what side of the fence he needs to be on. He needs to be on with us so we can run this to the ground.
Big forearm by Davey Cash.
Hey, Pyro!
And Triple H tries to get the attention of Chris
Keep
Pyro.
this right over here.
Irish grip. Cash, big forearm. Snapmare takeover. Goes through. And now a big arm drag. Cash being caught. Another arm
What I tell
drag.
you about this EYFBO? What I tell you about him?
They seem very talented. A little bit high flying, a little bit unorthodox, but very talented.
That's what I've been telling you, Robert. Take that stupid look off your face. This is EYFBO.
Here's a cover. Up, roll through. Elbow drop. Cash in that way. 1, 2.
See what I
and a
mean?
pickup.
If I was in there, I'd been protected. Just like I've been protecting the heavyweight RWA title. It doesn't necessarily have to be around my waist, but it can be in close proximity. You understand me?
They're saying that Pyro should have gotten into the ring earlier to break up that 2 count.
You already know it, but he's from the 508.
Mitch driver, and here's a body slam. 1, 2. After the cross body, and Davey Cash kicks out. These fans in a sold-out match appreciate the Tag Team Wrestling they see. Davey Cash tags in Chris Pyro. Pyro rolls in the ring. He's gonna fly. Oh! Wait a minute! A miscommunication. Pyro goes to the top rope. Cross body. It lands. But Davey Cash and Chris Pyro haven't tagged in a while. We're on the same page.
You already know, Davey. Davey, if that was me, you already know what would have happened. It would have been over with. We would have been at the strippy by now.
Well, the Hoodz in full control. Here's a cover. 1, 2. And a kick out.
Pyro got too much sympathy.
I mean, he's been on a heck of a hot streak over the last year. Former television champion, former hype champion, #1 contender for the Triple Crown Championship. He went a full 63 minutes in the Thanksgiving Throwdown. I think he's earned everything that he's been getting. Nice sitting DDT.
Come on, Robert Massey, don't you act brand new. He didn't face me.
Cover and
They've been locking me up with Mike Grassa, and apparently there's a casket match that I didn't even want to talk about that, okay?
that's fair.
I feel like my emotions got the best of me, and I'm gonna have to try to get out of this match somehow.
Maybe it was talking to self-made money. Maybe they distracted you a little bit.
You bombarded me with stupid questions. They got me to admit to something I didn't want to admit to.
Now Davey Cash has something in his hand. He's choking out. Now motion sees it. Administering a 5 count. Cash breaks it 3. And Pyro says he's not cheating.
You a punk!
And this is what broke up the Hoodz originally. It's the underhanded tactics that Davey Cash has been showing. Pyro says he doesn't want to do that. Pyro wants to win on merit.
Merit.
Here's a tie-up. Double side Russian leg sweep.
Fun little fact here, Rob. If it wasn't for me, these guys were killing each other when I met them, and I used them up together. And we won tag teams across the East Coast. No, they don't tell that story though, don't they? They don't tell that story.
Well, they haven't been a tag team in such a long time that it wasn't brought up. Davey Cash tagged in again.
Pyro, you a punk!
Triple H has words for.
It's okay, you from the 508. We understand.
Words for the #1 contender for the Triple Crown Championship. Meanwhile, in the ring, Davey Cash in the front face lock. It looks like he's being bullied back into EYFBO EYFBO's corner. Hits a forearm, up and over.
That's how it's done.
Body drop.
Look, Pyro wants to get in there when the getting is good.
Now Pyro, and a huge neck breaker. Davey Cash and Chris Pyro both planted.
Oh my God.
Up on the top rope, we're gonna see some high flying. 450 splash! Oh my God! It could have been over! Up and over!
These kids are phenomenal.
There's so much flying, you would think you were at TFT Airport! Here's a cover! 1, 2, and Pyro kicks out! Pyro just kicked out! That was impressive!
I tell you, man, these kids are ridiculous.
EYFBO working as a cohesive unit. The Hoodz, who have not teamed together recently, having a couple of bumps, working together like they used to, but as Pyro with a big European uppercut. Gets that with a back elbow. Woo!
These guys are ridiculous.
And now being caught. Pyro's caught. And oh! A double deck belly driver in cover 1, 2, and Davey Cash had to break up the 3 count. Pyro kicked out.
Sense of mind. The knowledge. The ring awareness. Ridiculous.
Davey Cash now in control. He is not the legal man.
Oh!
Head scissors. Pyro with a kick. Davey Cash. And now a kick. And an Alabama slam onto the knees of Chris Pyro. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and just a kick out. Davey Cash
would have been over
there.
already. This would have been over if I was in that match. I live for this stuff, Robert Massey.
And now, wait a minute.
You already know. You already know.
Davey Cash, is he walking out? Cash is walking out on Pyro. How is this? How is this what's good for business? Now Pyro being double teamed. And a roll up. It's a cover 1. Pyro rolls through. For German. Pyro hits an Insiguri.
Davey took off. He knows what the hell.
Pyro's going after Davey Cash.
What a punk.
And now Pyro throws Davey Cash right in the ring. And he's walking away. Davey Cash, now we see. EYFBO is full control. The Canadian Destroyer. 1, 2, 3. Chris Pyro, how about Davey Cash and dry? And the Davey Cash, but Chris Pyro high and dry.
You see that? 508, Mo.
Oh. It's only fair. Cash walked out of Pyro first. And now Chris Pyro has the Triple Crown Championship. EYFBO returns with a huge win over the Hoodz. And Pyro.
Robert Massey, I gotta go see about my boy. You see how the notorious 508, the scary 508 is more like it, Rob.
I tell you what, he looks like he's knocked out right now. And if he's like that in Dynasty, there will be a new Triple Crown champion, and it will be Chris Pyro.
Now you're talking out the side of your neck, Rob. Soon enough, let me tell you, I'm predicting RWA Triple Crown is going to be around my way.
I don't know if Triple H is guaranteed.
This guy's the biggest joke I've ever seen. What a punk. What a punk. I'm out of here.
Triple H is leaving the broadcast position. Ladies and gentlemen, BlueCon.com and the Renegade Wrestling Alliance present Dynasty live Saturday, May 3rd from the East Providence Recreation Center. And if Chris Pyro is standing over Davey Cash like that on May 3rd, he will be the new Triple Crown champion. What a show here at RWA Hype. Tell you what, the only way to be a part of it is to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and on our website, the RWA Wrestling.net. Pyro, point to the Dynasty sign. For everybody here at RWA, I am the Classic Rock Message. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.